Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Saturday the 23rd of January 2016 and we are providing our brief gold and silver update for week ending the 22nd of January. Gold rose in US dollar terms last week by $9 from $1,088 to $1,097, having been as high as $1,108 and as low as $1,059. In sterling terms, it rose by £6, and in euro terms, it rose by quite a large 19 euros. Silver rose 12 cents from $13.92 to $14.04, having reached a high during the week of $14.30 and a low of $13.87. In sterling terms, it rose by 7 pence and by a quarter of a euro. The gold to silver ratio remained the same as last week at 78.2 to 1. We did expect to see a little strength in gold and silver for last week and the rest of the month as we enter the Chinese New Year, and this actually occurred both in dollar and sterling and euro terms, though by only a relatively small amount. Technical traders see a little strength in gold and silver for next week, with resistance levels standing at $1,110 and $14.40 respectively. The Dow Jones closed on Friday at 16,093, up 210 points, and the Nasdaq closed at 4,591. Virtually all equity markets were up on Friday, but equally, virtually all are down on the month. The dollar index stands at 99.57, almost 1 point up on last week's close, and evidence that the dollar is continuing to strengthen. US economic data last week was relatively benign, except that the weekly jobless figures had rose above market expectations, announcing a 293,000 increase compared to an expected 279,000. Of note, though, were the comments made by Mario Draghi, the President of the European Central Bank, which opened the door for further quantitative easing should the global market tremors and the emerging market slowdown threaten the Eurozone's recovery. He said, quote, "We are observing a weakening of the prospects of the Chinese economy. This has two effects substantially. One is through trade. The other, the confidence effect on the stock market and all other financial markets." So, we have a strengthening dollar and the prospect of more QE from Europe. To us, this means that in dollar terms there will be further pressure on gold and silver over the coming months, though we see a little strengthening for this month. But in euro and possibly sterling terms, we can see their prices rising a little. The effect of QE may be to bolster stock markets yet further, thereby potentially attracting surplus funds back into these, as opposed to precious metals. However, yet again, there is no doubt that for the present, China is the key. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumb up and share it on Twitter. Also, kindly visit our website at www.illuminatisilver.com and look at our Facebook page, which is updated daily at www.facebook.com/illuminatisilver. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice, and merely represent the personal views of its owners.